I mean, I guess the simple one-word question is why. I mean, you know, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, so I ride a bike every day, more or less, to school.
I do ride my bike on campus.
I bike to and from school twice a day.
I'm a biker, man.
It's a pain because you have to dodge the stupid Cal Poly kids.
The walk zones, I think that they are made so that the school does not have liability for a biker pedestrian accident.
It's for safety, I'm sure, and I think they're important, and it sucks that people break them all the time.
I guess it's helpful for pedestrians because they don't want to get hit by a bike, but for bikers, it's not helpful.
I'm pretty sure that they're there for a reason.
Definitely some of the walk zones don't need to be there on kind of some of the more major roads. It's kind of frustrating when you're like riding your bike and you get off and walk it through the center of campus.
It's a good question. Like, most of them don't really make sense. Like, you might as well just ride your bike down the hill, but I wouldn't really know why they put them there.
I don't know, I think campus is like, it's pretty like spread out, so it's useful to have a bike, but like most of the parts of campus aren't really conducive to bikers. I mean, there's the one road that connects perimeter that goes like in between math and science and like engineering east, but like most other parts, like I guess there are bike lanes. I mean, I bike pretty much everywhere, even though like half the roads are like walk your bike zones.
I don't know. I don't really follow the walk zones.
I'll admit to riding through the walk zones on my bike on a fairly regular basis.
I just ride my bike in them anyway. Nobody seems to care. It's all good.
They shouldn't be there. They just get in the way and people don't follow them anyways.
I don't follow the rule. I don't feel like it's enforced that well.
I don't think there should be a consequence.
I don't know what the penalty is for riding your bike in a walk zone. I don't know. I saw some sign, it was like $100-something fine.
Something like $300. It kind of scared me, but it didn't change.
Yeah, I think they're enforced. I don't know if on a regular basis.
Yeah, they've never given me a ticket though, even though the sign says they're going to.
No, I don't think they care enough to enforce it.
Trying to hold you down, keep you from getting to class on time. It's stupid.
They don't seem to pay that much attention.
4 cops or so standing there and they're just writing tickets to everyone.
You get busted, thrown in the jailhouse.
They probably take your bike or skateboard.
There's no consequences if you're fast enough.
I've gotten yelled at by police officers like 3 times, I think.
Police are a joke. Oh man, don't even get me started about that.
It doesn't make sense as it is. I mean, if I was a cop, I wouldn't enforce it just because it's kind of a hassle to pull some kid over that's riding his bike when, you know, you're going to charge him $300 for riding his bike, you know? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me, especially on campus. I mean, he's not going to chase after me on foot and catch me. He's certainly not going to get in his car and chase me through sidewalks on campus or through buildings. I mean, basically, campus, you know, if you run from a cop on campus on a bike, he either chases you on foot because he can't chase you in a car, and he won't catch me.
Not a chance. I can outrun any cop on this campus. That's a challenge. I'll live up to it.
They're not getting anywhere on those things. I can outrun those any day.
I guess if there was a cop though, I would probably get off because, I don't know, maybe I'm not that stupid. I'm not asking for a ticket.
Yeah, man. I mean, as a bicyclist, I can feel when they have that sign that says walk zone. I mean, that's totally unfair. Okay, we put out the effort. We did the work to ride our bikes, to make things sustainable, not to, use like cars and freaking, manpower, like with all that. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? I feel like one of the workers in the Bracero program in Mexico, they brought 2 million Mexican workers into the U.S. during World War II to supplant our labor, and they sent them back to Mexico, and they didn't get paid for anything, okay? That's what I feel like. I mean, it's ridiculous how they get the credit for, that they're the priority and we're not, okay? We make the effort, it's crazy. It's just crazy.
Bikes, skateboards. Not that.
I don't think skateboarding should be allowed on campus.
Yeah, man. It's campus biker territory. Skaters ought to get out, mess them up.
Yeah, sometimes I ride my skateboard on campus.
Yeah. Every day. It's really fun. It's my favorite kind, that's for sure.
I try to kind of stay off the main roads because that's where the police are going to be.
You're definitely not supposed to anywhere, but there's ways to get around it.
Skateboarding should be allowed the same places that bikes are, like in the same bike lanes, just because it's typically where we would be skating, I guess.
Lots of really good hills. Just places that are kind of, you can get away with doing it. Other places aren't so good, especially like in between classes.
Yeah, it's a good mode of transportation. It's faster than walking. You don't have the hassle of locking up your bikes in the bike racks.
Most UCs do still. Santa Cruz, Santa Barbara, all the state schools don't let you though.
Like, I think Davis, I don't know.
My friend goes to San Diego State and he rides on campus all the time.
Like, I understand not wanting skateboarders to go around like doing grinds or whatever on stairwells or seats or anything.
I think it was probably allowed a while back, but after they saw damage to the campus, probably a few injuries here and there, that they decided it was a bad idea to have skateboarding on campus, which probably gave it a bad rap.
I think skating is a different story because there aren't any brakes.
Not if you're safe. Not if you don't go crazy and bomb hills.
It can be if you don't know what you're doing. Like, if you see skateboarders going straight down hills, odds are they won't be able to stop if somebody gets in their way.
I definitely say it's dangerous, but I think that if you go about it the right ways, you can avoid not all, but most problems you can run into.
You don't have a lot of control when you're on a skateboard. I think even if you claim to do, I think you're wrong.
Man, skaters are whack. Come up in here, running into your shins with their skateboards. Biker never did that.
I don't know of any skateboarding accidents. I've heard of a couple bicycle accidents, which is ironic because bikes are okay on campus, but no skateboarding.
Not specifically, I just know skateboarders look real stupid skating around campus. Bicyclists looks all right, Bikes are good for getting around.
I'll do it just because I feel comfortable doing it, but definitely it's a rule that they should have because people can get hurt. It's something that's kind of hard to enforce.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody get like serious tickets for it.
I mean, I've definitely been in the middle of campus surrounded by like 3 different cop cars and gotten out of it.
My roommate got caught once, but just jumped off and picked up a skateboard.
They've got like these new little vehicles to catch you, but I haven't seen them yet.
I think they're a little crazy about it.
I think they're just making sure no one's reckless.
It's a pretty hefty fine for skateboarding on campus. I believe it's like $170.
Yeah, it's like a fine. And they can take your skateboards.
I've seen signs that are like $150 and it like exponentially grows.
I think it's like over 100. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they get a fatty ticket, and they deserve it.
$200+ fine.
I could make it more. That'd be cool.
I think they're a little severe for the fact that most people just use it as a form of transportation like biking.
Well, I can't really afford a $175 fee right now, so I'd rather just hold up my board and just walk.
Yes, I saw a kid the other day get a ticket as I was walking with my skateboard in hand, and I was just like, ooh, that sucks.
I mean, I would if it was like nobody around.
Allow skateboards, but it's restricted to where bicycles can go.
I think it should be okay. I mean, as long as you're not damaging any property, obviously that's vandalism. It should be a good mode of transportation.
It just doesn't make any sense, and I don't think it's going to stop people from biking, posting signs, and having a cop out there, once a month, pulling people over and writing them tickets for riding their bike. It's not going to solve the problem. I think the problem needs to be solved by making campus accessible by bikes.
I don't know, there's no reason that they couldn't have like a bike lane type thing there too, or like half the street for bikers. I mean, it's not that difficult.
They have walk zones for a reason. I'm a big fan of like awareness and understanding like why they have these rules, but if it really doesn't do anything to change the problem, then I don't see the point.
There's no reason not to ride it. I don't see why you would walk your bike.
I'll continue to skate, that's for sure.
Bikes rule.
No, they're great. Most definitely. Especially skateboarders. But more bicycles.